I hope you're having a great day. Today, I'm super excited because we are going to unbox the brand new Raiders of the North Sea Collector's Box, which is going to be used to hold your Raiders of the North Sea base game and both the expansions, the Fields of Fame and the Hall of Heroes. I forgot the name of it, but I love Raiders of the North Sea. If you've seen some of the streams that we've done here on Renegade, we did a huge league day type play earlier this year, and we've also live streamed the game a few times over the last few months. It's a favorite in my household, and hopefully it's a favorite in yours too. I love worker placement games, and Raiders of the North Sea is one of my go-tos when there is someone that's never played a worker placement game before. I like to introduce them to the base game, and then after we sort of get settled in and people are a little more familiar with the worker placement mechanism, I like to add in the expansions as well. It really opens up the game, and it's a wonderful experience. I hope y'all are able to play it, especially during these times, right? COVID, we have the app, which is great. If you don't have it, please check it out from Direwolf Digital. The app does a fantastic job of really bringing the gaming experience online. I love it. Again, I'm old school. I love analog board games, but if it has to be digital, then the implementation that Direwolf Digital, that's my style of gaming as well. I want to shout out everyone hanging out with us. Thank you for dropping by, spending part of your day here at Renegade at Home. A belated happy birthday to our friend Amanda Panda. That's Panda Angels. She is an awesome person who does so much for the board game community here in Southern California, but also elsewhere. She recently had her birthday celebration last week, and it was not only a cool birthday celebration where she streamed it was like 12 hours, folks. It was crazy. She streamed it all, and it was her first time officially streaming, which just blew me away. She had so many guests, and what she did was she raised money for charity, for children's hospitals here in the Southern California area. So kudos to Amanda Panda. Thank you for everything that you do, and belated happy birthday, my friend. So here we are. I'm going to be doing the unboxing. I'm going to show you exactly what's in the collector's box, and I'm going to take the base game and the expansions and put them in there for you and show you how everything fits. It's great. So shout out to Victoria in chat. Thank you, Victoria, for holding the fort down there. Amanda, you are welcome, by the way, Amanda. Happy birthday again. And I'm going to, as we do this, so I've got my rating hat on. This is compliments of my wife, Michelle. Earlier this year when we played Raiders of the North Sea with Renegade, I had to have her Viking hat, and Michelle, all her crafting skills just amaze me. She made this out of duct tape and a manila folder, folks, and scissors, and the little bling here. This is like Christmas tinsel or something. She's so creative, and if you want to know more about that, please hit me up on Twitter, and I can show you what she did. It's amazing to me, but we have fun with it, right? Raiders of the North Sea and any other game that's sort of thematic. We like to do the handcraft arts and crafts, so it's a lot of fun. And I also have, in honor of Raiders of the North Sea, I have my Raiders shirt. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's actually my Raiders football, sort of mashed up with Star Wars, the Tusken Raiders. So everything is about rating today, and I've got my rating hat. I'm going to go through the games, and we're going to unbox and rebox. So thank you again for hanging out with us. I'm going to get started here. I want to mention a couple of things. First of all, the September BGG Wishlist giveaway. Renegade is giving away $100 worth of games, folks. Yes, $100 to one lucky gamer this month. So to enter, all you have to do is add one or more of the September Renegade releases onto your BGG wish list. Okay, so everyone that's done that, they're going to randomly draw one winner on September 30th, and then you'll get notified through BGG Geek Mail if you've won. So the games that you can add to your wish list to qualify to enter are Clank Adventuring Party, which releases September 16th. Gudetama, the tricky egg card game, that releases also on the 16th. Cat Tower releases on the 30th, and the Raiders of the North Sea Collector's Box. So it's out now. You can get it, but it's not listed on the BGG Geek Preview, but you can become a fan of it on BGG, and you'll qualify for entry. So please do that. I mean, $100 worth of games for free, folks. I mean, that's pretty awesome. So check it out. Go to Renegade, the Renegade website for more information. It's been dropped in chat. Thank you, Victoria. There's the link, friends. Also, one more thing before we get going here. Renegade Con. This is the fall virtual convention. Is October 9th through 11th. So next month. We got a month away, folks. And it's free. So go. Early bird registration is open now. Go to the Renegade website for more information to register early. It's a free convention. We did this a few months ago. There's demos, live plays, panels, interviews, workshops, all kinds of great stuff. I'm going to be there doing stuff. Victor, our host from some of the shows here on Renegade, and so many people are going to be involved. It's going to be a lot of fun. Please join us there. It's free. There is the link in chat. So Renegade Con and then the BGG September wishlist giveaway. All kinds of free goodies, folks. Isn't that great? Go there now, check it out, and let's get started with this unboxing. So this is the box here. Look at that. New cover. I mean, it's big. It's a big box. It's got sleeves, folks. It's got custom sleeves. I'll show those in just a second here. But this is going to fit everything you have from Raiders of the North Sea, the base game and both expansions. So I'm going to, so here's a comparison. Here's the base game. That's the size. So just put it right in front of my face. Let's compare it to my face. Okay. So my face is about that big. Now this one, right? Pretty big difference. So it's going to hold everything in there for you. I'm going to switch to this view, in fact, so y'all can see what I'm doing here. Okay. There it is. So here's the base game box, right? New cover artwork, which I love. I mean, this tremendous job artwork. And then, more stuff back here. And here's the Raiders of the North Sea base game. So as you can see, it's a pretty big difference, right? Size-wise. So it's going to have enough room for everything in it. And as we open this here, there it is. So you got this nice plastic insert here. It's going to have all spaces for your bits and tiles and everything else. And then the bag of plunder. And then you'll notice the way it's set up here, you're going to be able to put all your player boards and the extra boards from the expansions here. And then on top of that, you'll have your main board and your instructions. So everything's going to fit just right, folks. Let's take a look at those card sleeves, shall we? I love these. I love these. So let's go here. Part of my cut. It's one of the dangers of playing board games, folks. Sometimes you get paper cuts. That was from the other day. So here are the card sleeves. I mean, look at this. Just like the cover art itself. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to sleeve a couple of cards just to show you what we're talking about here. So here is the base game. The instructions. And if you'll notice, look, mine's a bit messy, right? I don't have my cards in sleeves. I've got the plastic bags. The coins and everything. So I'm super stoked to get this stuff into the collector's box. And so I believe there are 200 of these custom sleeves, friends. These are going to be used for your town folk, right? The town folk. Let me get that here. We have our friends like the archer, the scout, and so forth. Mercenary. Got Mercenary's beard. Wow, I got a long way to go for that. The gatekeeper. And yeah, so when Michelle made this helmet for me, she was totally inspired by these cards. We were just looking at them. We were having a good time. I wanted Michelle to make a berserker headwear for me, but that was a bit much. So we went with the helmet instead. But yeah, if you've never played Raiders of the North Sea, friends, this is I'm going to show you a little bit of the board here. So here's the base game board. Whoops. I'm just making a mess over here. I love this game. So this is the board. And what you're trying to do, the object of the game is, you obviously want the most victory points. How do you get those? You are going here. You start down here. Whoops. Start here in the town, right? Your main city. You're going to go to these different locations. You place your worker here. you're going to get resources, gold, and so forth. And what you want to do is eventually raid up here, either in the sea or up here in this part of the country. And what you're doing, it's a really cool mechanism. If you ever played worker placement games, you take a worker and you place it here and do the action, right? What's cool about Raiders of the North Sea, which is really unique, and I love it, you place a worker down in one spot, do that action, and then there's going to be another worker in another space. You take it off, and then you're going to do that action. So you're going to do 2 actions per turn when you're in the main working area here. It's a really cool mechanism. It's simple to teach and really easy to grasp. But there's times when you're sort of limited because you want to do actions in certain order, or sometimes there's no worker where you want to go and take a second action there. So it's really a neat way to use the worker placement mechanism. And if you're familiar with Shem Phillips's games over here at Garfield Games and also in conjunction with Renegade, you'll know that Shem has a lot of cool ways that he works the worker placement mechanism. So whether it's here or in Architects of the West Kingdom or Paladins, and it's just, he amazes me with his work. So if you haven't played this yet, I highly recommend it. So anyways, let's go here. Hi, Hornus34. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to everyone in chat for hanging out with us. We are unboxing the Raiders Collector's Box. I'm working on the base game right now. So here are. See, I had these in plastic bags. These are the offering tiles, right? These are all the offering tiles in the base game. And what I'm doing now is I'm just going to put them right here, right? Perfect. And I can get rid of that plastic bag. I'll put that over here. And then we have these bits here. These are your score markers, right? For the different things. Oh, I actually had some meeples in here too. So I have 4, 5, 6. Got a bunch of the black meeples here, or the workers. These are for scoring, keeping track of scoring stuff. And put those there. Let's put these workers here. Okay, so got rid of that plastic baggie. Got rid of that plastic baggie. Then we have our coins. So I was fortunate. I was able to get the metal coins. I don't know if they're metal or are these? Yeah. So anyways, these are nice coins. I'm going to put those right there. And more coins. And we have in this bag. See, this is going to be so much more organized than what I have going on right now in my base game box. Because I just have this plastic bag full of things. Plunder and all the other workers and the dice. So let's put, I'm going to put these 5 by, so the 5 multipliers for the different resources, right? For coins or plunder. Let's put those right there. More workers. So the gray and the white, those go there. You start with gray workers in the game. And what's cool is as you're playing the game, you're going to upgrade your workers. So the spots that you go into to raid, you're going to take a worker back. And those workers are normally a white or a gray worker. I think you start with black workers. My bad. Start with the black workers, and then you work your way up there to the other workers, which give you the ability to do different actions on the main section of the board, which is cool. I'm going to put plunder over there, or provisions. My bad. So fun. I don't know. Yeah, you can see what a mess I'm making here, right? But it's going to be all nice and neat thanks to my collector's box. Put the dice there. Let's put all the workers there. And the provisions over there. Speaking of provisions, I hope everyone had a good lunch today. It's 1 o'clock Pacific here, 1:15, and we just had a lunch break, or hopefully y'all did. I don't know what part of the world you're joining us from, but when I stream, I always like to talk about stream snacks, folks. So if you have any stream snacks happening, let me know what you're snacking on. I just have a couple of bottles of water to keep hydrated right now. It was actually cooler today in my part of Southern California, but it is heating up. So yeah, important to stay hydrated. Muke asked a question. Is there a release date for this box? Yes, it's out already, Muke. So please check the Renegade website. It is on there. It released, I think, last week, or it might have released. It released. There it is. Released September 2nd. Thank you. So in the bag here, I have all the plunder. Whoops. right? Got the cattle, the iron, and so forth. I'm going to keep those in the bag, and I'll put the bag right here. So we'll add more plunder in the bag there. Hornus has some almonds and Power Raids 0. Very nice, sir. Well done. And so here's the sleeves. I'm going to show you the sleeves. I'll sleeve a couple of these just for example. I mean, these nice and snug. I love the artwork, folks. Hopefully you can zoom in. I can zoom in on that for you. So there's like the archer. And for those of you who haven't played, what's cool about these cards, you're going to take these cards. These are multi-purpose cards. You can either take them in to be part of your crew. And if you do, then you're going to get a special ability, right? Or you can go and do a one-time action and discard it from your hand, which would be here. So I can either gain 2 VPs when raiding an outpost, and this is ongoing. And you'll notice here, this is how much it costs to hire them to your crew. This is their strength, right? So you want a higher number than what's on the raid on the board. And then if you go and take the action, you're going to do this one here. In this case, swap an opponent's worker with one from the village. So really cool system that Shem Phillips has come up with. Here's another one, the Scout. This one costs you 2 money to hire into your crew. And you will pay 1 less provision when raiding a monastery. Or you can do the action right away and discard it and this would give you swapping equal amounts of cards with an opponent. So I'll sleeve that. Yep, custom sleeves, folks, perfect size. Do y'all like to sleeve games, your games? And if you do, why or why not? I do. I mean, when the sleeves are this nice, I mean, this is like perfect fit, folks. I really, really enjoy this. And of course, obviously, it's going to help keep your game in mint condition for much longer than if you don't sleeve. But there's the Warlord. Oh, the Warlord's cool. So the Warlord not only so it costs a little more. It's 4 to hire, but it's worth 3 strength. But you're going to just straight up gain 2 points at the end of the game. So as long as this Warlord's part of your crew, you get extra points. And then if you want to just do the one-time action and discard it, you would take up to 2 silver from an opponent. Always funny when you do that. So so I'm not going to sleeve these. Obviously, these are just your point trackers, right, for up to 5 players in this case. This just tells you what's scores at the end of the game. Also, your max amount of cards, silver, and provisions you can have, and max amount of hired crew. So this is for the base game. The first expansion, or one of the expansions, is it Fields of Fame, or I think it's Hall of Heroes, where you have player boards that explain this stuff as well. So I'm not going to sleeve these, and I won't sleeve all these. Y'all don't want to watch me sleeve all these cards, do you? Let's see. We talked about the Berserker. We got the Recruiter, the Sage. So here are the townsfolk, right? So I'm going to put these here. These are unsleeved. But yeah, here's example of 4 crew members sleeved. Hornus says, I sleeve deck builders more than anything. Also pandemic. Yeah, deck builders are a great type of game to sleeve because you are handling the heck out of those cards, right? So that sleeves will definitely help you extend the life and the quality of your game. So let's go on. So this is the base game. I've got almost everything in the base game here. Let me see. Yeah, I'll put these. So I've sleeved these cards. I'll put them here. I'm going to save these on the side here for now. So let's get rid of the base game box. And I've got the instructions here and the board, which we'll save for later. Let's move on to the next expansion. So we have the Hall of Heroes expansion. This is slightly thinner, the same size as the base game box, but thinner. And let's put this over here. We have the instructions. And there's those player boards. And then my messy little baggy system here. Can't tell you how much I'm loving this collector's box right now, knowing that all this is going to be neatly organized. Let's get this out of the way. And yes, I am just dumping everything on the side here. So I've got a little cleanup afterwards, folks. Panda says she's only sleeved 7th continent. Yeah, that's another good one to sleeve, right? All the cards that you have in there. Swansea different sleeves for the Jarls. Okay. These are setups reminders for and endgame scoring reminders for the Hall of Heroes expansion. I'm going to put these on the side for now. And here we have all the townsfolk in the expansion, right? So you got new ones like the Savage. This one always reminds me of Wolverine, right? With the claws and the beard. And yeah, I always like this one, the Juggernaut too. I love that mask or the helmet, right? It's like a full-on mask. So I'll sleeve a couple here. We have the Brewer for all of us who enjoy a nice tankard of ale once in a while, or tankard of root beer, whatever your taste may be. Again, perfect fit. Love the art. And here is my baggie of tiles here, and this is from the expansion. So these are the quest tiles, right? Again, they look like they have the same shape as the offering tiles. I'm trying to get these all in perfect order here. Perfect. There's that. And I can put those right here as well. Bocker Stout. Wow. What does one do with the expansion boxes once they are no longer being used? I was thinking about that, Mookie. I'm thinking I love the artwork for this, so I'm thinking there's some way. I'm going to talk to Michelle because Michelle, in our family, she is the arts and crafts genius. I'm going to see if there's a way we could put them on the wall, display them somehow, either by making some, I don't know, like a collage or something. But yeah, I don't want to just throw them outright because I love the art. We'll see what we're going to do. Chelke Marie says, I can totally understand how you feel about the baggies. Yes. Yeah, it's nice getting rid of these baggies. I mean, you see how much I have here, so it's going to be great. Yes, Hornus says, artwork for the walls in your game room. That's exactly. So I am here in the Gaviola game room right now. I'm thinking there's one wall that I look at when I'm streaming that it's blank right now, or at least at the top, and I think we can put these there. So if y'all have any ideas of what we can do with these, let me know in the comments and share it with the rest of the chat. It'd be great. So these are all the baggies I'm getting rid of right now. I'm so happy about this. Amanda says, this is a great idea. I use small boxes to organize my drawers too. Yeah, that's right. And if you want to, you could take a box. You could even take so here's the Hollow Heroes box, right? Just flip it around. Put some felt in here. Boom. Dice tray, folks. Dice tray. Just an idea from your Uncle Ruel. Okay, let's move on. Here are the... I forgot what these are called. These are the quests in the Hall of the Heroes expansion. I like this part. Is it the quest? Oh, those were the reputation tiles, the first wings I did. And then these are the quest tiles. That's right. So here's the quest tiles. Okay. There's those. I will put them right here. Okay. And let me move the multipliers. Slide those down here. These aren't lined up perfectly. I will do that off stream today. Another baggie. Bites the dust. Love it. Oh, Chuck Marie says, we are using the small boxes of humanity at our wedding. Very nice. Congratulations, by the way. I wish you much happiness and joy. Here is, okay. This is the mead. And also in this expansion, we also got extra gold for the plunder. So I'm going to add that into our plunder bag, folks. Goes there. Let's put the mead right here, shall we? Okay. And I'll move the plunder into the bag. Plenty of room for all the mead for all of you thirsty people. And so here's another 100 sleeves. So I think it's 200 sleeves in the game. I'm going to put these here for the expansion. I'm putting the expansion stuff here. That's the base. Okay. And then as you can see, so you have the player boards here, and then the extra part, the part that goes below, it's the mead hall that goes below the base game board. So as you can see, these fit nice and neat, friends, right there. They're going to slot those there, right? I'm going to take them out now because we got more stuff to add from the second expansion. Okay. Oh, another great box idea from Amanda Panda. Turn them into clocks. Just poke a hole in the middle and add a small clock mechanism. Look at that. Wow. Y'all are crafty. I love it. So here's sleeves, and got these boards here. I'm going to get everything ready to add. And we have the second expansion, Fields of Fame. All right. Again, here's something you can make a clock out of it, like Amanda was saying, or use them at your wedding, like Chelka Marie, or, you know, flip it over, put some felt in it or something, and you have, voila, you have a instant dice tray, right? I don't know why I can't open this box. Is it stuck on something? Oh, there you go. Yeah, so there's that. Flip it over. Dice tray, folks. The instructions. I'll put it there. Oh, okay. So, yeah, here is the township board. This is going to go on the side of the base game box, or base game board. And again, fits nice and neat there. I'll do that last. Panda also says you could cut them apart, use them as postcards. Folks, I would love to have a postcard from a box from the Raiders of the North Sea series. I think that's a great idea, Amanda. Okay. I forgot what these were called. They are called the encounter boards. So here's the encounter boards, right? You have 6 of them. Nice and neat, folks. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. I love the idea of postcards, Amanda. That's great. Imagine just, you know, you cut up all your expansion boxes, and like, who wouldn't enjoy getting a postcard that has this great artwork on it? Here's more dice. These are the Valkyrie dice from the Fields of Fame. And again, they fit perfectly right there. Next thing on board, we have the Jarl Tokens, right? You can put the Jarl Tokens right here. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. Then, oh, we have more multiplier tokens, right? So more multipliers. You know, I don't know if I don't think I'm good enough to acquire so much plunder where I need these things, but nice to know they're there. Aha, and this is the expansion that introduced the wounds, where you can wound part of your crew. As they go into battle, they will accumulate wounds, and if they accumulate wounds equal to their strength, they are knocked out of your crew. So I'm going to put the wounds right there. Look at that. Plenty of room. Awesome. And then we have more of these tokens. So these will help keep track of the other, the score markers, and also some of the other things that you're keeping track of. Gosh, what is that called, folks? The Jarls? Yeah, so I'm going to put those there. More workers, which are going to go in the worker section. Those markers there will go there. Okay. And we also have one more multiplier, right? If you ever need those for that. And the cards from this expansion. Okay. So we have, in the Field of Fame expansion, we have this score tracker for yet another player. And then the setup and end game scoring reminders. I'll put those on the side over here. And the Raiders of the North Sea. Here are the Jarls. Look at that. And more townsfolk. Again, this art, just love this artwork. Big Bear. Yeah. All the Jarls. Combat, right? Fun. And let's sleeve a couple of these, shall we? So do y'all play Raiders of the North Sea? Do you have all the expansions, or do you prefer one or the other? I personally like them all. I like everything. My favorite, I prefer, I think, the Hall of Heroes, just because I love the Mead Hall. Gives you lots of goodies there. So here's one of the expansion cards from Fields of Fame. As usual, a perfect fit. We have this guy here. Perfect for the sleeves. Orange markers for the 6th player. Thank you. Hey, Mrs. Gav 2020 said that is my wife, Michelle. She is the one behind she is the genius behind the Viking DIY helmet. And as you can see here, we got the great custom artwork, as we mentioned, and the cards there. So all these are going to fit here. I'm not going to sleeve them all because I know y'all don't want to watch me sleeve everything, right? So those are the expansions there. These are for the different players, the scoring, and reminders there. And then the expansion setup and endgame scoring reminders. I'll put those there. Another plastic baggie out of the way. Yay. So here's the rest of the sleeves that I will sleeve later off camera when y'all aren't around. And more sleeves there. Everything perfect. Here's the bag of plunder, right? All the plunder and stuff is in there. Nice and neat. Put that there. Okay, I can get rid of this box, or as we've talked about, we can make it into a dice tray. And now let's get the stuff in the box. So here's the Field of Fame's board. I'm going to put it right there. And since we're talking expansions, I'm going to put the Hall of Heroes expansion board right here. So this is the meat hall. This is the one I really like. You know, you could have the townsfolk here, and then the reputation or the quest or reputation cards here, tiles. And you go here, you take the action by going in the mead hall, right? You place it or you take it. You get a card, and then you're going to get mead or 2 meads and a money, or 1 mead and a money. And the meads will help you in battle because there's nothing better than liquor courage, right, friends? So here's the other expansion. I'm going to place that there. And then from the Hall of Heroes expansion, we have these 6-player boards. I'll put 3 here. So 3, 3. So we have 3 boards here, 3 boards here. How about 4 boards each? Look at that. And then we have the base game. That's the big board right there. Look at that. Nice and neat. Plenty of room, folks. Fields of Fame instructions. Hall of Heroes instructions. Base game instructions. And we have the box cover right there. Perfect fit. Oh my gosh. I'm so stoked. Look at this. There's the side of the box. Great art. I'm so stoked to have this, friends. Perfect storage solution for Raiders of the North Sea. So there you have it, friends. I want to thank you for joining me. This has been fun, right? I've unboxed, showed you what's in Raiders of the North Sea collector's box. It's a box with an insert and sleeves, but gosh, everything fits so perfectly in there. I've got the base game, I've got Hall of Heroes, I've got Fields of Fame, all in here in this box, which is bigger than my head. There it is. And just boxing it, it's funny. Now I'm ready to play it. I want to just open it up and say, hey, now we can play. We've got everything easily accessible in the neat insert here, and we can do all of the expansions all at once. So I'm going to try to talk Michelle into playing because I know Raiders is one of her favorite games, and I know she would really. We all appreciate neat inserts in this household. Madison, shake the box. Let's see if anything moves. There it is. Woo! Shake it. And yes, Book of Nerds, the art is awesome. Thank you for hanging out, my friend. So that is Raiders of the North Sea Collector's Box, now available, friends, at the Renegade website. I'm going to wrap it up here and get going. But before I go, I want to thank you for spending part of your day here with us at Renegade at Home. And I want to give you a couple of reminders. I said this at the top of the hour, but I'm going to say it again. Just a reminder. Number 1. Renegade, September BGG wishlist giveaway. So if you go to Board Game Geek, go to your wish list and add any one of the September releases from Renegade, you will be entered into a drawing for $100 worth of Renegade games. Seriously, did I say 100? I said 100, folks. Please go to BGG. And you know what? Just for this, I'm going to bust this out. Did I say 100? I said 100, friends. $100 worth of Renegade games if you add one or more of the titles that are coming out in September. Those include Clank Adventuring Party, which is releasing September 16th. Gudetama, the tricky egg card game, that's releasing September 16th. Cat Tower, that's releasing September 30th. Raiders of the North Sea Collector's Box, we we just did it. It's here. It's available. Go order it. You can add that. It's not on the BGG Geek preview, but if you become a fan of it, then it'll qualify you for entry. So add one of those titles or more, and then we're going to randomly draw from all the entries. One person's on September 30th will win $100 worth of games. Yes, $100 worth of games from courtesy of Renegade Game Studios. Checo Primeri says Goody Tom is so cute. Yes, super cute game. Love it, love it, love it. Hornus is talking about 6-player Clank. Yeah, Clank is another classic. So there's so many great games, right, folks? Add them to your BGG wish list, and you will be entered into the giveaway. And finally, the final reminder, Renegade Con. This is our fall virtual convention. It's happening October 9th through 11th. It's free. Folks, more free stuff. Go there to the website, renegade.com, for renegadegamestudios.com, and for more information. Early bird registration is happening now, so get in there, and I recommend it because you'll get in for the full virtual convention, which will include demos, live plays, panels, interviews, workshops, and more. Come join me. I'll be there hanging out. We can, hopefully play a game, or we're going to live stream stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. The last one a few months ago was fantastic. So please come back for that. That's Renegade Con, October 9th through 11th. Okay. That's it, friends. Thanks again for joining me. Thank you, Victoria, for holding things down on chat. Thank you, Desiree, the voice of the meeple. And until then, friends, I'll see you next time. And remember, play your game.